We're on Pesachim, Perek Tet, Mishnah Dalet. Okay, so we learn that there's a halachic concept called Pesach Sheba Betum'ah. That if most of the, let me see if I can find it here. Here, Nitma Kahal O Rubo, if most of the community is Tameh, or the Kohanim are temeim, Ye'aseh Betum'ah, that the Korban Pesach can be brought Betum'ah, meaning even though normally someone who's Tamei Mate, and we're talking only about Tamei Mate, here we are, Betum'at Mate, even though normally someone who's Tamei Mate can't go into the Beit HaMikdash and can't offer a Korban, if the Kahal becomes Tamei, then it's called Pesach Betum'ah, and the whole community brings the Korban Pesach Betum'ah. So our Mishnah is going to teach us that's only relevant for Tamei Mate. That if a person has Tumah because they were defiled, the community didn't have the Para Adumah. But other types of Tumah are not exempt. Says the Mishnah, HaPesach Sheba Betum'ah, if the Pesach, Korban Pesach, is being brought when the community is Tamei, nonetheless, Lo Yochlu Mimenu Zavin V'Zavot Nidot V'Yoldot. Nonetheless, it cannot be eaten by Zavin V'Zavot. Person who is a Zav, we learned before, has this emission, or Zavah. Female she sees menstrual bleeding during the time of her Demei Ziva. You can look back at the previous Mishnah. Or a Nida, or a Yoledet, she's Tame'ah also. So, the reason is because the Tumah which is permitted is Tumah that's external, but not Tumah that's internal, that comes from the person. And Zav and Zavah and Nida and Yoledet, their Tumah is from their body, from themselves. V'im achlu, but if they ate it, P'turim mikarei, they're not chayav karei. Why? The Bartenura says, the ochel kachim b'tumat guf. Okay, normally someone who's tamei, who eats kachim, who eats a korban, that's chayav karei. Tichtiv, because it says kol tahor yochal basar. A person who's tahor can eat the meat of a korban, of a sacrifice. V'simichle, and the next and the adjacent psukim say, someone who eats meat, v'tumato alav, and he's still tamei, v'nichvata, he'll get karei. Okay, so we learn from there. If regarding meat that is eaten by only people who are tahor, temeim chayav ala mishum tamah. Then if somebody eats it, he's chayav kareit for eating it when he's tamei. But she'eino ne'echal letahorim, but meat that is not eaten only tahorim, like our Korban Pesach, in this case, that's eaten by someone who's tamei, could go on Pesach haba betuma, like this example. Ein tmeim chayav ala mishum tumah. Then if someone eats it who's tamei, he's patur mishum kareit. He's patur. He's not chayav kareit. You only chayav kareit if nobody can eat it when he's tamei. Rabbi Lezer poter af biyat hamikdash. Rabbi Lezer exempts even if this person, the zav, zavod, nidot, v'yodot, even if they enter into the Beit HaMikdash, normally it's asur for them to go into the Beit HaMikdash. Okay, they're exempt. So Rabbi Lezer says that pasuk does not apply, only applies when everybody else can't go in, when somebody tamei can't go in. But when somebody tamei can go in the Beit HaMikdash, then the zavin, zavot, nidot, v'yodot, also, if they go into the Beit HaMikdash, they're patur. But Chachamim disagree. They don't learn the case that way. They don't learn the psukim that way, and therefore they argue and say that the zavin, zavot, nidot, v'yodot, they're asur. They're not allowed to enter into the Beit HaMikdash. They're chayavin al biyat HaMikdash, the isur, the violation of entering into the Mikdash when they're tamei. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.